Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you 12 rounds of boxing for the RBO World Light Flyweight Championship and the Ghana Light Flyweight Championship. Judges for this bout, Richard Amevi, Confidence Hiagbe, and Ishmael Williams. In the center of all of the action will be Erasmus Owu. Ladies and gentlemen, do remember that we're live on the Joy Prime channel, TV Africa, and ITV. These bouts are duly sanctioned by the Ghana Boxing Authority and put together by Cabic Boxing Promotions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the boxer fighting out of the blue corner in red trunks and at 108 pounds. Tonight, he comes into his fourth professional bout. 3 losses and yet to record a victory. Fighting out of the Sonia Gym here in Accra, he's known as the Bukum Kicker. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert NUNOO. Across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he's known as the Grand Master. Fighting out of the Charles Quarty Boxing Gym, gone 4 bouts, 4 wins, and weighing in at 108 pounds. He is the current Ghana Light Flyweight Champion and the current Royal Boxing Organization Light Flyweight Champion. With a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Joseph AKAI NETTEY. In the center of the ring, ladies and gentlemen, is the man Erasmus Owu.
Yeah, we on.
It's really on, and just the time bosses will come to the referee, and then they have to take instructions and the rules.
Yeah, so we on. We have Joseph AKAI NETTEY, he's 19-year-old boxer. He made his debut in April 2021. He has a global rating of 131 out of 334 with 4 fights, 4 wins. All 4 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting out of the Charles Quarty Boxing Gym. He's the National Light Flyweight Champion and the Royal Boxing Organization Light Flyweight Champion. Coming up against Robert NUNOO with 3 bouts, no wins, all 3 bouts being losses. And he's 33 years of age, fighting out of the Akotoku Boxing Academy.
Round 1, coming from the red corner, the champion meets Robert NUNOO. And so, the champion sizing, AKAI NETTEY, looking very deadly here. He goes in with the right jab to the rib, combining beautifully. But in the first round, boxers don't really take it as a contest or as a fight. They take it to size themselves. Is that the case in this one?
Of course, it's in the case in this one. All boxers, their corner tell them before going into the fight in the first round, you are going into the fight to look to size your opponent. So that is what both boxers are doing. The chap in the white and Ghana colors trunk wearing the rasta is AKAI NETTEY, and the chap in the red trunk with black canvas and red socks to match is Robert NUNOO. AKAI NETTEY just keeps, keep doing the jab, sizing his opponent, wanting to put on the killer punch now. And Robert NUNOO knows AKAI NETTEY very well, so he keeps moving away from that punch. He's using his reach. He is taller. He has a longer reach than AKAI NETTEY, so he's using the reach now.
I don't think they are going to do a shadow boxing at this point in time. Sam, what do you think about these 2 bosses?
Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing.
No, they have. It's a serious business, Sam. You just watch the 2.
Yeah, I expect more fireworks at this point. I think that AKAI NETTEY is being too calm. Sometimes when you go out there on the world stage, you need to win the rounds. So when there is lack of activity in the rounds, it goes against you on the judges' scorecard.
Yes, but what you guys need to know is that boxers, this is championship. This is not a contest, so they are going 12 rounds. So you don't start the championship.
You warm yourself into the fight.
Of course, that is what AKAI NETTEY is doing, because he's rated number 1. He's rated, I think, 131 also in the box ranking. And I think
The WC
a solid upper jab to the midsection of Robert NUNOO. Robert NUNOO goes
down
to the canvas, and he could not continue. This is a rib punch. It is seriously a rib punch. And I think that if Robert NUNOO continues the fight, then he is really strong.
Yes, he has to be very strong.
It's a kidney punch. This is a kidney punch, and I don't think Robert NUNOO can continue this fight. If he does, then he's strong.
Well, he's coming back very strongly. Robert NUNOO, there he goes with a big punch.
Reminds me of Bernard Hopkins against Oscar De La Hoya.
He moves his fighting combination and speeding up on the champion.
Reminds me of Bernard Hopkins
End of round 1
against Oscar De La Hoya. It was a
round 2.
Coming from the red corner, AKAI, to the champion, and in the blue corner, Robert NUNOO.
Robert NUNOO amazingly have had 3 fights, lost all 3, and is fighting a champion, a national champion, and RBO champion too as well. I don't know how this match was made, but AKAI, Robert NUNOO is coming strong after AKAI, and AKAI will go for the clinch to stop Robert NUNOO from, those punches.
Look at that! Look at that! He fights him on the canvas.
Goes to the canvas, and this is shocking. This is really shocking. I don't know what is happening. I think I really side with Sam now. AKAI looks a little sluggish in this fight.
Yeah. He's supposed to take the fight to the opponent.
AKAI is a very experienced boxer, so you can't take anything from him. AKAI goes in with the right, and Robert, jab, and taking the punches the corner. Wow! Counting on Robert NUNOO in the red trunks.
And really, this one is another solid punch. It was an uppercut to the chin of Robert NUNOO. And this punches, if the boxer takes these punches, it goes.
We're going to have it all again.
We have another exchange again. Both boxers are resolute, they are solid, and they are taking the punches to each other.
Beautiful punches. Each boxer giving out very well to the
round
rib.
2 looks very exciting.
Yes, it is. And Sam, you just made it all. You made it all by saying what these boxers could bring to the canvas.
I am very, very excited by the fact that Robert NUNOO is not scared of AKAI. In spite of the knockdowns, he's still standing in there. He's still throwing.
Beautiful combination coming from the champion.
And
Joseph AKAI
knows his tactics, knows his physique. So he's going to the midsection of Robert NUNOO. All the punches are going to the midsection.
Wonderful
of Robert
ones.
NUNOO. And look at the way Robert NUNOO
Fantastic.
is those punches.
Combining.
He should be moving away from those punches, because the midsection punches will get him to weak him, and he cannot continue any longer. Look at the overhead hook from AKAI again, and that is telling on the body of NUNOO.
It was a strong uppercut from Joseph NUNOO. For Joseph NUNOO, he's taking more punishment.
That's right.
Robert NUNOO. I'm combining the two. The names which is it's excitement in the fight.
Combine the names of the two.
Sam is just observing. Sam, you round 2. Summarize this one for the viewers. On him.
He's taking a lot of instructions. They are telling him to calm down, to take his punches to Robert NUNOO. We are set to see another good round of boxing.
Round 1 is over. Now we have round 3.
Round 3, yeah. I expect Robert NUNOO to move away from the ferocious punches of AKAI.
What an uppercut. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that uppercut. It was wild uppercut. It just flew away. So Robert NUNOO is actually using the jabs. He's using his reach and moving away from that dangerous combination of punches from AKAI.
Sam, it's very difficult for NUNOO now.
Yeah.
Do you realize that NUNOO is still strong on his feet? And
but so far, no matter what happens in this fight, Robert NUNOO has given a good account of himself so far.
Sure, I was thinking.
What this?
Yes, AKAI is going to have a walkover.
Yeah.
But I think that he's giving Robert NUNOO is giving AKAI a round for his money.
Yeah.
And I think that this is good boxing.
Sure.
I I know we are going to see some knockouts, yes, but it will go a longer, round.
So you're predicting a knockout
Yes, of course.
on the part of...
The reason why I am predicting a knockout for AKAI NETTEY is because AKAI NETTEY is coming in with a strategy where he's closing Robert NUNOO in the midsection. And if a lot of punches go to the midsection of Robert NUNOO will retire.
And in boxing, we say go for the body and the head will follow.
Exactly that's what AKAI NETTEY is doing. He's just going for the body. The head is falling for him. But we are expecting the knockout for him because he's riding the champion and still the RBO champion.
Of punch, an uppercut, and an overhead right, overhead hook from AKAI NETTEY. It really got Robert NUNOO head snapping back. And I think that this is what AKAI NETTEY will be coming into the ring with.
Very good punches, flowing in combination, footwork pretty well. And he's not a southpaw, but his stance are correct. And you just cannot fault him for whatever he's doing on the part of NUNOO. NUNOO, the one who's taking the punishment
Robert
now.
NUNOO now shows some fatigue. Look at his movement, the way of movement. His legs looks
wobbling.
gone. Yes, very wobbly. And I think that AKAI NETTEY will just move in to dish out those punches. That will kill.
I expect Robert NUNOO's corner to save him from punishment.
To throw in the towel?
Not throwing the towel, but they can pull him out.
Is it not too early to throw in the towel?
But it seems that his leg is wobbling. There he goes.
Robert NUNOO goes down.
There he goes.
Canvas again. I told you guys that the midsection is getting to Robert NUNOO. And Robert NUNOO will be strong. He's a stronger boxer continuing this fight because that punch in the round one was a killer punch, what we call the kidney punch. He could not do it, but now I think that he's doing fine. He's doing fine.
He's recovered.
Yes, but he would give up in the middle of.
We expect more from him. He's a younger guy. He's a fresher guy, and we expect him to do exploits.
So there we go. I told you guys that there's going to be a retirement as we go, and that is what.
That's the end of the fight.
Yeah.
That is what we see until tonight. That we know the Cabic event is coming. So that's why you don't see a lot of people over here. But trust me, publicity is out there too as well. But people at home are also watching on TV Africa.
We welcome John Marfo and Mr. Michael Tete. Please put your hands together as we welcome into the ring these two officials, Mr. John Marfo and Mr. Michael Tete.
Mr. Mike Tete, also known as Golden Mike, Mr. John Marfo. Yeah, the mounting the podium, the entering the ring to effect the presentation of the awards. Also
the president.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, by a fourth round technical knockout, we congratulate the man who is still the RBO and Ghana light flyweight champion, Joseph AKAI NETTEY.
stepping stone for him to accelerate and propel him to achieve greater heights in boxing.
Still the champion. He has given us a good run of our money. We are appreciating what he has done in the ring. And of course, you admire him.
Yeah. For me, I think that AKAI NETTEY needs to step up to Africa and then to the world. You know, if you look at Lomachenko, by the third fight, he's fighting a world title. AKAI NETTEY has fought
does the
a
vice
world title,
president?
but it's not so. Yes, former vice president
Former
for
vice
Ghana
president.
Boxing Federation.
Exactly.
Federation. You know, we have the authority, the Ghana Boxing Authority, and then the federation. So he is a former Vice
This
President
is
for
all
the
the federation.
as well.